Can the Hawaiian Chug. Can the Hawaiian Chug.
How's it? This is Mundo, and can the Hawaiian chug? The answer is no. I can't chug. I'm not a chugger. But I sure do appreciate the guys who do it well. Man, it's an art form in and of itself, and I always like to learn from them. What I do need though is to get that sound. So I'm going to show you this pedal by Ola Chug. Okay, so to get that sound, by that I mean that heavy chug. I do have to get that sound when a composer hires me to do a recording session for it. And I jumped at the chance to get this. So the fact that I can play metal, drop tune stuff, prog rock, and I can read, I'll get a call to do heavy session work. And it might not be in a heavy song. Not only do they want that style, but they want the sound. And that's definitely what this is for, to give me that sound quickly. So like I said, I'm not the chug guy, but I have to fake it. What is the line? I'm not a chug guy, but I play one in the recording studio. So I'm just gonna have fun in this video. Take it for what it's worth. Don't take me too seriously, but I'm gonna put a bunch of guitars through this pedal so you can get a
Hawaiian Chug on a Les Paul.
Alright, so right off the bat in the unboxing video that I put up somewhere, this pedal's made really well, and I hope you can tell it's etched in this metal top. Super sexy. It is. It's super sexy to look down on. I also like the fact that if you saw in the video, it comes with some little feet to put on this, but you can attach that if you want, because right now it's ready to slap on some Velcro and put it on your pedal board. So I will put this on my pedal board for a metal gig, but for the most part it's going to live in the studio, and I'll just go direct. So before we talk about the pedal, check out my...
Can the Hawaiian Chug in drop C.
Like I was trying to say, check out the Solar guitars. If you haven't heard about them, check them out. Everybody's heard about them though, through these last few years when they've exploded into the world market. But hey, I met the Solar crew back in the day when I was with Washburn. I was a Washburn artist for about 16 years, and that got me into product development. And it was a lot...
Can the Hawaiian Chug on a Frankenstein.
Like I was trying to say, every year as an artist, and which also led into me doing product development for Washburn, I would work the NAMM show, and I would go early every morning to get my part of the booth ready. And every morning when I would get there early, there'd be another guy that was there, and that was Ola Englund. And he was playing, checking out his new prototypes, checking out new amps, maybe having a meeting. But that was the first time I saw what chugging was, without even knowing what chugs were. And I would just watch him play. He's so relaxed here, but it was efficient and just could keep that aggressive tempo up. It was really neat. Sometimes he wasn't even plugged in, and it was still a great chug sound. So like I said, Solar, spearheaded by Ola Englund and Greg Heritier, and all the other guys, Xavier, Joe Delaney, a great crew of people. All right, so let's...
Can the Hawaiian Chug on a Superstrat.
first, let's check out the setup for this
Can the
video.
Hawaiian Chug on a Tele.
So running through the Chug pedal, I'm going to use this parallax guitar, kind of a precursor to the Solar guitars from Washburn. So the setup is guitar into the Chug, into a Lion by UAD, straight into the computer. Nothing else. But this is kind of a twofold video. I'm making friends with the Lion. Haven't really gone through it. This green dot is a preset. This is the clean sound, the bass sound. So that's just the bass sound. That's kind of how I would dial an amp anyway. Like I said, I want to use this in the studio as well, but I want to see how it's working with pedals. So while I make friends with it, I'm using this with a bunch of pedals. So, by the way, this guitar lives in E flat. By the way, for recording sessions, I would dial this in to work with the bass and the bass drum on the track that was sent to me. And by doing that, I'm really relying on the bass and bass drum to give me that oomph. And I'm actually a lot of times dialing back the gain, dialing back the bass, and turning up the treble. And by itself, it might not sound as heavy, but with the bass drum and the bass, it sounds really heavy. For this video, I wanted maximum brutality. So I just probably have too much bass, probably have not enough treble. I don't care, it's brutality. Watch. When I stop, this red light comes on. That's the gate. I love pedals that have a gate, especially when you're doing recording or inner gigs. If anybody hears any sound, it's like you're a criminal. So if it's green, it's open. When I stop, there's the gate. And I don't have it so tight, but it's tight enough. So the outer ring of this is the output. I'm going to kind of leave that there. And before I change things, let's just first look at the gate, because I think this is really important. And this is a really nice piece of gatage. So if I take the gate off, you can hear all the noise, right? So what I normally do is I just... There, it's gone. Oh. Go max it out. That's really fast. And it's silent. Kind of hear a little bit of noise, but there we go. Nice. On the left, we have the bass, and we have the... Let me just put everything to the middle. Ish. Like I said, it's kind of hard to see. Here's our the middle, by the way, are just single-use knobs. There's no in or outie. Treble, bottom is treble, presence, and then they have a low frequency gain and a high frequency gain, and that's really nice. Alright, here's kind of flat, so let's just dial it in. Alright, so add some bass. It's all the way up. Kind of like that. Now the middle knob, the innie, is the depth. It's kind of that negative feedback. You know, on some amps, they might have a density knob or a depth knob or a resonance knob, and that's what that does. I'm looking at a Randall here, and it says density, and I used to rely on that a lot. So, see, hopefully it is translating, because there's the sound for me. I'm gonna back off on this depth knob, pretty thin. And right off the bat, I will tell you this depth knob does pack a punch as far as the whole pedal goes. So that's really nice. The middle is the middle. The middle knob is the middle. So there's some mid-range.
Can the Hawaiian Chug on a Strat.
The middle knob is the middle. The middle knob is the mid-range. So it's center right now. That's really scooped. That's not bad though. I'm gonna leave that around 11 o'clock. And then to the right here, we have a treble on the outie, the outer ring, and then we have Presense in the middle ring. So let's just work the treble. Was it off? Hold on. Oh, I had it off. All right, here's our treble. All the way up. I actually might be recording with that more, but I think I liked it down a bit. It's 11 o'clock. That's mud. And that is mud. Let's go back up to 11:30. Now let's just try this Presence knob. I'm going to go all the way down to 0. No Presence. This kind of is bringing in some fizz. Some of these really heavy amps, they sound punchy, bottomy, but there's still too much fizz in my opinion. That's kind of nice though. Let's back it back to... Let's leave it there for now. We already did this. Here's the output. Here's the gate. This middle knob is just a single knob. It's the gain. The gain right now is at 12 o'clock. Let's back off the gain. Nine o'clock. 11 o'clock. Right there, it's really getting into chug land, in my opinion. 12 o'clock. We're at 3 o'clock. You know, this, it's adding more gain and it's not as fizzy, so it's kind of cool. That's all the way up. I might come back to that, but right now I'm going to leave it around 12 o'clock because let's see what the low frequency gain and the high frequency gain do. That's a lot to say. Here's a low frequency gain. Let's go back to 0. Right there. That's sweet. Let's go all the way up. Almost too much, but maximum overdrive brutality. That's cool right there. And once again, it's kind of hard to see where I'm sitting, where these knobs are. And on a dark stage, might be up for grabs, so let's take the high frequency gain back at the 0. I'm kind of digging that. Remember, here's our clean sound. And I've got the guitar on 10, Treble's on 10. All my amps are dirty, and if I back off on the volume, it cleans up. Max that out. Hit the chug and
Can the Hawaiian Chug on the ukulele.
Can't chug. Here we go. And lastly, I would just use this for heavy riffing. I didn't even check this out, so this is a first. If I did a high riff, almost not enough body as the heavy stuff. So, just my opinion. Tell me what you think. Once again, I'm just having fun on this video. I hope you dug it. So yeah, this is definitely working for me. I will be using this in the studio. Well done, Solar Chug. Maybe this makes me a baby chugger, huh? My name's Mundo. I'd really appreciate it if you subscribe. And like Greg, one of the people who runs Solar, he always says Chugs and Hugs. This time I'm going to say Aloha, Chugs and Hugs.
Can the Hawaiian Chug on EMGs.